it's Miss Morell here. I know you're used to seeing Miss Artisters do your warm-up question recaps, but I'm doing them this week. So here we go. For Monday, Tuesday, we had these 5 questions. Number 1, do you like my dabbing skeleton? Or dabbing skeleton? Number 1 said, what level of organization are bones? And by that, we mean cell, tissue, organ system, organism. So if you'll remember from our conversation, each bone is it's a separate individual organ. So if you have 206 bones in the body, that means there are 206 organs in the skeletal system. So each one is comprised of different kinds of tissue. And we know that groups of tissue working together to complete a task are organs. So bones are organs. Question number 2 said, which of the following is not a function of the skeletal system? So we learned in class that the skeletal system does a lot more than just hold you upright. It produces blood cells. It stores minerals like calcium and phosphorus. It stores lipids. It provides structure and support for your body. It protects organs. But one thing it does not do is transport materials. Bones do not transport materials. That would be the circulatory system. Question number 3, what fills the hollow of most bones? That means what's inside the center of the bone. And in the center of the bone, you have bone marrow. The bone marrow is where the red blood cells are produced, and they're surrounded by a layer of spongy bone and then the layer of compact bone. So when you break a bone, you're actually breaking that layer of compact bone because it's very rigid. So the answer to number 3 is that bone marrow fills the hollow of most bones. Question number 4, what does the cartilage between the bones do? Cartilage is one of the 3 kinds of connective tissue. So if you'll remember that ligaments connect bone to bone, tendons connect muscle to bone, and cartilage keeps, when your bones are pressed together, it keeps them from grinding against each other and wearing down. So the answer to question number 4 is B. It provides padding and protection against wear and tear. Number 5, I just answered number 5 for you. Number 5, what do tendons do? Again, they are a type of connective tissue, which is one of the 4 types of tissue, if you remember. The other 3 were epithelial tissue, nervous tissue, and muscle tissue, and then connective tissue. So connective tissue that connects muscles to bones is called a tendon. So the answer is B. And remember, ligaments connect bones to other bones. So tendons connect muscles to bones. All right. And for Wednesday, Thursday, we had the following 5 questions. Number 1, all of the following are functions of the muscular system except A, providing support and structure for your body. That would be the skeletal system. The muscular system helps you maintain posture. Your abdominal muscles help you maintain posture, help stabilize joints. And when muscles contract and relax, they generate heat. So a lot of your constant 98.6 degree body temperature comes from muscles contracting and relaxing and generating heat. Number 2, what level of organization, cell, tissue, organ system, organism, etc., are muscles. And we talked in class how every single muscle is its own separate organ. They are made up of groups of tissues working together to complete a task. So that makes them an organ. And all together, they make up the organ system called the muscular system. Number 3, an example of voluntary muscle movement is, and voluntary means you can control it. You volunteer to do it. You control whether you do it or not. So examples of voluntary muscle movement are speaking. Speaking is an example. Your heart beating, breathing, and digestion are all involuntary muscles, involuntary muscle movements. So the only one on this list that is voluntary that you can control whether or not you do it, although sometimes it seems like you can't control it because you do it so much, is a speaking. Number 4, an example of involuntary muscle movement is D, digestion. You cannot control that you digest food. When you eat food, your muscular system takes over and pushes that food all the way down through your digestive system. Whereas you can choose, you consciously control whether you speak, write, or walk. And number 5, 3 types of muscle tissue found in all living things are cardiac, smooth, and skeletal. So cardiac muscle is muscle that is specifically found in your heart. It is loaded with mitochondria to give it lots of energy to keep beating all the time. Smooth muscles line your inner organs like your digestive tract and other organs. And skeletal muscles are easy because those are the muscles that are attached to your skeleton to help you move. Those are also called striated muscles. So there you go. There's your warm-up question recap for the week.